Hey curly tees, today let's make a curl defining bamboo based hair gel without having to wait overnight for the results. Can it be done without xanthan? Yes ma'am, it can. Watch as an old favorite comes through in a surprising way.
Natural hair beauty is possible if you take care of your hair and make the most of what nature has given you.
Use distilled or deionized water to make hair care and skincare products, of course. As you know, I like to transfer my distilled water into smaller, more durable bottles that last longer. Used here, sodium phytate will hopefully serve to help improve the performance of the preservative. It's thought to be a chelator and is usually added to water before anything else. If you don't have this, use any other chelator you have. Try tetrasodium glutamate diacetate, also known as GLDA or TSGD. I'm adjusting the pH because of the next ingredient. Gluconolactone SB is a broad-spectrum preservative, but if you're making a larger batch than the one in this video, you may want to add another preservative or use a different preservative to extend the shelf life of the gel.
But whatever the creative concept, quality has always been a prime consideration.
Depending on the preservative you choose, these early steps may be a little different. Because I'm using gluconolactone SB, I'm going to heat this water phase to just under 40 degrees Celsius and allow it to fully dissolve. You can use whichever preservative or preservation system that works best for you. You can add this next ingredient directly into water, or you can use a piece of parchment paper or a whey boat. Xanthan is a powerful emulsifier that can be used to create clear gels. It has a good amount of electrolyte resistance and is a nice substitute to those finicky carbomers that are very susceptible to pH. Max doesn't need to be neutralized like carbomer does. It forms gels over a wide pH range. It apparently has a synergistic effect with other emulsifiers and polymers too. For example, combining Xanthan with a non-ionic or anionic emulsifier can help stabilize your emulsion. And if you keep the Xanthan under 0.5%, you can sort of avoid that characteristic jiggle or wobble that it gives. For me, I consider it one of my holy grail ingredients.
And you might also think that all this doesn't matter.
That's where you'd be wrong.
Become a member at CURLYTEA to get access to all of the niche handmade DIY recipes and formulas, including the full ingredients list, full instructions, my notes, and other related information. No, you don't have to complete a course, honey, and no, there are no pop quizzes. Improve your perspective on why creating your own hair care and skincare is important, and get introductions to ingredients that you may have never considered before. You decide whether you want a monthly membership, a yearly membership, or sign up for a one-time 30-day access pass. So go ahead and become a member today, or head over to Patreon to show support for what our little community is doing over here. Now, I love y'all no matter what, so if you can't become a member right now, please consider retweeting, reposting links, or liking the content on social media. Thank you for your time and consideration. It is much appreciated. By the way, let me mention that there are a few chelators you can use for your formulas in general. Chelators help your preservative perform better. Now, of course, the OG chelator is EDTA, and yes, it has a bad reputation, but it's effective. That's why it's in everything. You can also try trisodium ethylene diamine disuccinate, also known as biochelate, which I've used in previous formulas. A third option, of course, is tetrasodium glutamate diacetate, which is also known as GLGA or TSGD. I think I'll be switching to TSGD from now on if it performs well. Wait a minute now, don't click off yet. There's more to this video. Keep watching.
The design is complete.
The final product is a jiggly gel with a fair amount of hold, and most importantly, I didn't have to wait 8 hours or overnight for it. The gel works to help define my wiry curls. Now, you will get a little bit of crunch, which is what I like because it helps the style last longer. To prevent that, you can skip the Hair Fix XH completely. You can also apply an oil to your hair to help soften it while styling. Now, you shouldn't have to worry at all about this gel turning back into a liquid. The pH is not nearly as important to gels made with Sepimexin as it is to gels made with carbomer or one of the acrylates-based polymers. By the way, here's a little tip. You can totally turn this into a honeydew melon gel by adding honeydew extract and using the same fragrances. To watch this entire video, put on your adventure clothes and explore that description box below. To see how a gel is made with carbomer, watch the next video.
You make it seem so easy.
So, what happens next?
But keep looking around. Try to find out what the score is.